Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I have for you another haul video, and this one is with a brand I absolutely love. It's called Lily Silk. If you guys haven't watched the stuff I featured from them on my channel before, I will link a couple of haul videos that I've done from their brand before here on the screen, so you guys can go and check it out. If you haven't heard of them, they are a Canadian brand, I think. They basically just do only silk products. They are quite affordable for 100% silk products, and this stuff is absolutely gorgeous, and I have some very exciting pieces. I'm also going to show you how to style these up. I did another one of these hauls a while ago where basically I, featured all the pieces, but then I showed you two different ways to style each of them up: a more casual way, a more daytime way, and then a more kind of evening-y way. I tried to do that for most of them. Some of them, it might not be exactly those two scenarios, but I always try to show you two ways to style them up to give you some ideas. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. But before that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you already haven't. I upload a new video every week, and I would love to have you back on the channel. And also don't forget to check me out on Instagram, because I post a lot more fashion stuff on both stories and on my pictures as well. So do make sure you check me out on there. I will leave my username on the screen now, but it's just at JASMINA PURI. So yeah, do follow me on there, and let's get straight into this video. Okay, so in this video, I am going to be featuring only blouses, just because I was in desperate need of some. You guys know I love kind of shirts and blouses, and they're just such a lovely layering piece as well for the winter. So I've got my hands on a few of them, and I'm so excited to show them to you. But I just wanted to let you know that Lily Silk also do a lot of really, really lovely pajamas. You can get everything embroidered with your initials, which is really lovely, and I featured some of these pieces on my videos before. And they also do some really lovely like loungewear, and they also do bed linen. I have started sleeping on a silk pillowcase, and honestly guys, I can't tell you the difference it's made to my hair. It avoids hair breakage, and it also stops your skin from getting like bacterial, because silk is antibacterial. So it's really lovely, especially if you have like sensitive acne prone skin like me. So I have featured all these things in videos below, but yeah, go check them out. And I will also be listing everything down in the info box below. There's some discounts for these items, so everything will be listed in the info box down below, so you guys can get your hands on everything. But do let me know in the comments if you have any other questions. Okay, so piece number one is this blouse. I have featured this blouse actually already on my Instagram. That is why you should follow me on there, guys, if you are not already. But basically, so many of you guys commented on this blouse. I normally, always go for kind of the white and the grey and the navies, and I'm never too experimental with colour. But I saw this one and I just absolutely love the colour. It's listed as orange on their site, but it's not really orange, it's copper. That's the colour I was looking for, copper. It's a really coppery colour more than orange, and I just absolutely love it. It is so flattering on my skin tone, even if I say so myself, but I just really like the way it looks. I think it makes me look more bronzy and more glowy, as opposed to very yellow, which is naturally the undertone that my skin has. So absolutely in love with this. They did have it in other colors, but I'm so glad I took the plunge and I took it in this color. It is it's like a pussy bow tie kind of thing. You can tie it up and it looks really nice and very smart, and I think that's amazing if you want to wear it maybe to the office or something like that. But I also really like to just leave it open, and that's how I had it in my Instagram picture. I will put the picture on the screen now so you guys can see. But so many of you commented and left me such lovely comments on the picture asking me about this top, because it is so gorgeous. It fits so lovely. It is like a satin silk, so it's a little bit sort of shimmery, but it doesn't look kind of glittery or tacky. It just looks like it's gleaming, and I think on this color it just looks so nice. It has these kind of standard cuffs, and I really love the sleeves on the elbows because they have a slight little ruffle here, like it's pleated, and that just gives your shoulder a little bit of a lift. And as somebody like me who has very narrow shoulders, I find that so flattering. It's not too long, but it's still long enough that if you want to kind of leave it half tucked out, it looks nice. And yeah, just a really gorgeous piece. Like I said, I think with the pussy bow and a blazer like I've styled it here, it can look very nice for office wear, or here I've paired it up with jeans to give it a little bit more of a casual vibe, and I think it works super well with this style. You could obviously also pair it with a suit and it would look amazing and really stylish and very formal for something like a professional working environment. I also think if you want to dress a little bit more modestly, it can work so well for that. But then I have also styled up this piece in a much more sort of trendy way, I would say, which is I've left it open, makes it look a bit more relaxed, and then I've paired it with my culottes and my Ferragamo belt and my Aquazzura boots, and I just absolutely love this look. I think this is probably my most favorite look of the season. I wore this actually on Christmas Day and it just looked so amazing. I think it looks really nice, formal but cool and trendy at the same time because of the culottes. I really love the culottes paired with leather boots. I think it really uplifts it and it gives it a bit more of a modern vibe. But yeah, I just really love this style. I think the shirt is so flattering, and I think in both these looks it just works so well. With the jeans look, I really like the fact that this shirt is really formal and then the jacket just gives it again a little bit of structure, but then it just looks so much more casual. Could have paired it with a pair of jeans and given it that more of a young, cool vibe. So it's a really nice way to make something like a bow blouse, which can be really formal and more sort of mature looking, look really cool and casual with a pair of denim. Next up is this blouse, and this is a more traditional style blouse with a crew neck and these beautiful gorgeous sleeves, which are kind of in between a short sleeve and a cap sleeve. I would like the neckline to be a little bit tighter, but because it's a blouse, I think it looks quite nice. This one is a bit more matte. It's in a beautiful navy blue. The hemline is sort of uneven. It's a bit shorter at the front and a little bit longer at the back, which I absolutely love in case you're not going to tuck it in. And this one is just a wardrobe staple. It goes with so many things, and I love this navy color. I find it quite flattering. I don't normally go for navy, I normally go for black, but I actually think that navy is a little bit more flattering on an olive skin tone like mine. This one, I think the possibilities are endless. It looks amazing to layer underneath the blazer, to wear it on its own in maybe like spring or autumn when it's not that cold. You can wear it underneath a jumper or a cardigan. I mean, you can just wear it in so many ways, and you can definitely dress this one up or down in so many different ways. But I'm going to show you two styling options here, and the first one is I have worn this with my leather trousers. These leather leggings are from Untitled, as you guys know, and they are really gorgeous, and they're also in a navy. They're a bit high-waisted, which means I can tuck this in at the front. I like to leave it out at the back because it has that sort of cape sort of style, and I just find it so flattering, and I think it gives it a bit more like a modern twist. I have then paired it with my ankle boots from Vita Rossi, which you guys know I absolutely love, and then I am putting over it this stole that, if you guys haven't seen it, I featured it in my what I got for Christmas / December haul video, which I will link on the screen now if you guys haven't watched it. But basically it was a gift I got from my parents, and it's like in a beautiful sort of dark and light grey mix, and I think it just adds so much glam to the outfit. I really like it draped over. Of course, you could wear it without it and maybe just add like a chunky necklace, and that would give it like a little nice twist as well. But I think with this, it looks so glam. Something a little bit different, makes it a little bit more wintry, and I really like how this style turned out. And then for my second styling option, something a little bit more sort of work appropriate, I have paired it with these Valentino trousers I have. They're a formal pair of sort of cigarette trousers. I really love the fact that they cut at the ankle, find it quite flattering. And basically I have paired it with my cream shoes, and then I have tucked this inside and added a blazer over the top, a white blazer. I really like how the navy and the white sort of pops. I think it's a really nice combination and a really nice contrast. And because everything at the bottom is just one color, I think it really streamlines your silhouette. It makes you look a little bit taller, and then that white jacket just gives it that pop. I really like how this combination turned out. I think this is a great outfit if you are going for meetings or to go to the office. Very formal, but at the same time something a bit different because it's not your traditional black. It's a navy, and yeah, I just really like it. And again, like I said, I think it's very streamlined because it's all one color underneath. I don't think I've ever owned a black blouse or shirt before, so I really wanted to get my hands on one. And because I have some lighter bottoms, I think it's quite nice to have the contrast at the top. This one has a really nice sized collar. I find that when the collars are too small, sometimes blouses can end up looking a little bit cheap. So this one has like a really nice size one. It's not too huge, but it's like a good size. It has traditional cuffs, and then I like the fact that it has two pockets here with the little lapel over it, because it just gives it a more casual sort of cargo vibe, which I think is quite nice. Again, the fit is not oversized, but it's not too snug. All these tops I have in an extra small, so they all fit true to size, but I like the fact that they're not too fitted. Even though they're not oversized shirts, they're just kind of nice and loose, because that's how shirts and blouses should fall. They shouldn't be too kind of skin tight. So this one, I think, endless possibilities again. A black blouse just goes with so many different things, but I'm going to show you a couple of styling options here. And my first option is styling it with a pair of denim, something really, really classic. I've gone for a skinny style here. I've left the back tucked out. The blouse has this really nice pleat on the back, which I think makes it fall really, really nicely on the back and just gives it a more sort of nice, young, casual vibe. I think this with a pair of sunnies would just look smacking. And then I've got my high heel shoes. You could obviously pair it with flats as well, or with boots if you wanted to go for a more casual day look. But again, I think this one with a little bit of chunky jewelry is just perfect for a night out. And then if you wore it maybe with like a pair of trainers or just a pair of flats, it would be perfect for a day just running around and doing some errands. You can easily add a blazer over the top of this and it would look amazing if it's a little bit colder, or you can just leave as is. So I think a very, very nice style. And I also like the fact that you can roll up the sleeves and it sort of stays. So I think it's a very versatile piece. Then for my second pairing option, I have the shirt with a pair of beige trousers. That's the contrast I was talking about, going for like a lighter bottom and a darker top. I actually really like this combination. I think I would probably wear this more in sort of the spring, autumn time, not when it's this cold, just because the trousers are kind of chino style trousers, and I just don't find me wearing them as much in the winter just because they're a little bit thin. But I really like this. I've paired these with my dual flats and I think it gives it a really nice sort of very chic vibe, and yeah, I really, really like this pairing. The trousers are a little bit sort of more relaxed, and I think because the shirt is not oversized, it fits quite nicely with them, and yeah, I just think this look is very, very good if you want to look a little bit more put together during the daytime but still want to be comfortable and casual. Finally, for my last item, it is this blouse that I am wearing right now, and I think this one is probably, with the orange one, my favorite out of the lot. I really like the cuff detail on this one. It's an elasticated, sort of very sporty style. It's that sporty luxe sort of vibe. This totally reminds me of Gucci. This one is white, red and black, but yeah, I really like it, and I like the fact that you can roll up the sleeve and it stays put here because this is elasticated. I really love the fit of this blouse. It's in my traditional sort of ivory off-white color. I like the fact that the buttons, for once, the spacing is really, really good. They're not kind of so put together that I end up with the shirt close till here, but they're also not so down that I end up like, you can see my bra if I leave the buttons open. I always find that I have to leave one extra button open and then put a safety pin for it to be like at the right height. And this one, for the first time, fits so nicely that I'm so amazed. This one has sort of a more blousey material. It's very similar to the fabric on my Chloe shirt that I have, and it's just amazing quality. Even though all of these pieces are silk and this one is like quite a thin fabric, none of them are see-through, which just comes to show how good a quality of the silk it is. Again, this one it's not oversized, but it has a really beautiful relaxed fit. It doesn't sort of gape around my bust area, which I find that is a problem with a lot of like not oversized shirts. So just a really, really lovely fit. And for this one, the styling option, my first one is a very sort of casual vibe with denim and a pair of trainers. These are my Gucci trainers and I feel they go so well because they kind of match a little bit the style on the cuff. This is great for like a weekend look, very off-duty, good to go for brunch, something really, really casual. And because the shirt has this more casual vibe, I think it goes really well. And I just love a blouse with denim. I'm a real sucker for that style. And then for my second option, something a little bit more dressy, I've paired it with these off-white trousers, which are just so nice. I love a full white look. You guys know that is totally my signature style. I really like it, and I think the more relaxed trousers, because the shirt is not oversized, it does look quite nice. I've tucked it in to cinch it in at the waist and just give my body a little bit more shape, but I think because it's not oversized, you can totally pair it with a pair of flowy trousers. I really like the way this looks. I think it's like a good take on the sport luxe. It has that sporty vibe with the more casual cuff, but then the trousers are a little bit more dressy. I do think that this is something I would probably wear more during the summer or spring months because it's kind of an all white, very flowy outfit. But if you wanted to pair it with a pair of darker trousers, you could totally pull this off during the winter. Again, I think this shirt would also look really lovely underneath a blazer. It's a great layering piece because it's not too thick, and the fact that it has quite a relaxed feel around here, it's not too stiff, I think would make it look really nice with a blazer and give it a bit more of a relaxed, more feminine vibe. So yeah, again, I think a very versatile piece that I think I'll get loads and loads of wear out of, and all these pieces are just such amazing quality and have a really good price point for the kind of quality they're offering, and just a really lovely fit. And I think blouses, you can never have too many of them because they just go with pretty much anything in your wardrobe. So that was it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. This one was quite short and snappy, but I hope you liked all the looks. Do let me know in the comments down below which one was your favorite look. Do go on Instagram and check me out on there because I post a lot more fashion content on there, and I've styled up these pieces a little bit differently and posted some pictures of that. So do check me out. My username is @JASMINA PURI. I hope to see you on there, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.